Meow, hello there. Just popping in for a quick video. Now, recently, right, the Stop Killing Games initiative, has finally exceeded over 1 million signatures, and that is awesome. But Ross from Accursed Farms, right, he says that we need more signatures, and because that when they do like checks and stuff like that, right, they're going to find fraudulent signatures and stuff. So we can't just stop here. We need to continue promoting this initiative to people in the European Union and get them to sign it. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not from the EU, so can't really sign it. But I think that this is a bloody important thing. We don't want our games to just suddenly vanish as and when a publisher decides to stop supporting it. Okay, so for example, The Crew, or heck, even Concord, right? People might be laughing at Concord, right? But heck, I would like to try that game. It would be great if it was available for me to play sometime down the road or something like that. But it's gone. So, and again, right, this is really for for the consumer. You buy something, you want to own it, right? I know that modern games, right, when you buy it, right, you're not really buying the game, you're buying a license to the game which they can revoke. But do you want that? Do you want that for your games? I have games from the 80s, my Nintendo cartridges, they still work. My Super Nintendo cartridges, they still work. My PC engine, I don't have a PC engine anymore, but I'm pretty sure those cartridges, are still fine. Modern games, right? It's okay, I haven't played The Crew myself, Crew 1. But supposedly it's there's a whole big single player campaign, and it's gone. They took it off, So it's ugh. But you know what? If you're following this Stop Killing Games thing, right, I'm sure you followed some of the drama going on. I have expressed this on social media, on Mastodon, which nobody uses, so nobody knows what I'm complaining about. But you know what? As a game developer myself, even though my game is still not ready to be launched, I absolutely wholeheartedly support this initiative. It's who in their right mind won't support it? It's this is for future games, in what I can't remember, was it 20, if it passes, I think it's 2028 or something like that. I'm not a YouTuber, and I'm going to leave a link to Ross of Accursed Farms and stuff like that. But the point is, right, it's once if this can pass, right, hopefully it will, it'll be what the EU has passed for iPhones, USB-C for iPhones, which are, it's a universal cable. It's great, right? One cable I can use an iPhone, I can use for my whatever blah. And in the future, if I remember correctly, there's the EU thing for batteries that can be swapped out and stuff like that. So that will reduce e-waste. So if they pass this, right, the rest of the world has to follow. It's not they can game publishers can say okay, so EU has this thing, then okay, fine, we don't sell our games in the EU, so stuff like that. Well, sure, game publishers can do that, but how big is the EU itself? It's one of the biggest trading blocks in the world. You can't just say, oh, I'm not going to let's say a big company, right? You can't say, okay, I'm going to drop India, I'm going to drop China, or I'm going to drop the EU. You can't do that. It's they're massive, unless of course you want to lose money and I'm not this is not scripted, so I no bloody idea where I'm going, but this is good. So I'm 100% behind it. I wish I could sign it. I can't. And if you are an EU citizen, please, I've left links in the description. Yeah, the description in YouTube. And go check out what it is. I'll have links to Ross's video. So it's good. It's consumer. I don't understand people who to see this and say like, and make excuses for companies. It's like, why are you making excuses for companies? It's like, all right, I'll stop here before I start ranting and, you know, maybe I get cancelled or something like that. All right, so, so that's my take on stop killing games. It's like, it's good. If you're an EU citizen, please, you know, sign it. All right, thank you.